Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Gridiron Network Podcast. Today, we've got some of your guys' NFL hot takes. We're going to do a little fantasy draft for this week's NFL action. We're going to pick some guys who we think is going to do well in fantasy. Sue ends up having the better team. We got Gridiron Watch List from Harry. He's going to break down some of the best guys to look out for this week. I've got some of the best betting props that you can use in your parlay for Week 13. And, of course, as always, we've got our Week 13 NFL Pick'ems. Harry, how are we doing today?
Dude, we're doing fantastic, man. Pretty windy over here in Indiana. But, hey, I mean, by the time you guys see this, you guys should have celebrated Thanksgiving. So, happy Thanksgiving to everybody. Hope you guys ate all the stuffing and mashed potatoes you could.
Real quick. Best side for Thanksgiving. Putting you on the spot.
If you can make a real good mac and cheese, I think that's
be mac and cheese.
That's pretty hard to beat. But I'm a freak. I like now. Let me explain this: stovetop stuffing. Dude, wait, was that a
no?
No way, you're hating.
No,
no. Dude, I don't know why. Man. I love that stuff. So,
dude, I'm a freak for some green bean casserole. So,
dude, you're judging me on my stovetop stuffing?
I know. I don't like stuffing in general.
Okay, I gotcha.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. Most Thanksgiving foods, like, I'm not a big fan of turkey. I have to drown it in gravy.
I agree.
Not the biggest fan of ham. But I love me some sides. Not the biggest fan of pumpkin pie,
to be honest. Now that I think about it, I'm the same way. I mean, I like ham and turkey, but dude, give me the
sides are where
potatoes,
it's at.
give me the mac and cheese, give me the stuffing. See, you said no pumpkin pie. That's probably one of my favorite top 2 pies.
Oh,
so
I don't mind a pumpkin pie, but
I got you.
Hey, let us know down below. What's your favorite part of Thanksgiving food? The sides, the main dish. Which side?
The football.
Are you a fan of stuffing like crazy? Like Crazy Harry over here, or, green bean casserole over here. Hey, how about those Colts this past weekend?
Oh man,
huh?
That was a very, very tough game to watch, just because we played so scared and it lost us that game. I mean, while we're on this, because I don't know if we're gonna recap this anytime this episode.
You took your foot off the pedal in the second half.
We held the Chiefs to a touchdown. We gave up 0 sacks. We won the turnover battle 2-0. We got 4 sacks. Mahomes had to throw the ball 46 times, and we lost the game. It makes no sense, but my big problem with this was Shane Steichen, man. Oh my gosh, that guy had no idea how to call that game when we got up.
Yeah.
I mean, dude,
he was out-coached.
Listen to this. Our last 3 drives took a total of 3 minutes and 15 seconds off the clock. Jonathan Taylor, the lean rusher, remember that guy? Ran the ball 1 time in the final 3 drives of the game, which, by the way, took off 0 time, only 3 minutes. It was such a badly coached game that it was very, very hard to watch. But like I said this last week, this was a must-win game for the Chiefs, and I really do like how he looked for most of that game. So I wasn't too mad, but I was more mad just the coaching. I think the coaching cost us that game.
I think if the time comes and you guys meet again in the playoffs, which is very, very possible, that maybe they end up the 7 seed, you end up the 2 seed. It's very possible. I think you'll be more prepared on how to capitalize there. So, hey, but it all starts with stopping Rashee Rice. Man, he tore you guys up, especially in that fourth quarter. He really tore you up
when they needed it the most. He was showing up. It seemed like every single time Mahomes would throw the ball to him.
But I gotta say, losing, never heard of her over here. All right. The Bears, 31-28, man. It don't matter who you put out there. Mason Rudolph. It could be Josh Allen. The Bears are going to win a very close game. All right. It could be your 3rd grade science teacher. We're going to win by 3 points. It's just what we do, man. Hey, don't fracture your wrist next time, buddy. I don't know what to tell you.
He was scared. He was avoiding it.
Exactly. He was terrified. He was afraid of the Bears. Hey, he was going to get clawed. Come on.
Of course.
I mean, it was on our side. It was a weird game. I gotta say, I never really felt concerned with this game. It was I don't know. It just felt weird all around. I couldn't believe how well our defense was playing with no linebackers out there. Nashawn Wright. Can we just talk about Nashawn Wright for a second?
Such a dog.
This man, he's getting paid in the off season, whether by us or somebody else. Hopefully by us. Hey, bump Tyreek Stevenson down a notch, right? Hopefully he gets paid by us, but wherever he's getting paid, he's getting a bag this offseason. Dude is playing out of his mind this year.
You want to hear something?
Let's hear it.
So in my most expensive league, it's an IDP league. So we draft individual defensive players.
Mm-hmm.
I started, what's his name, from Tampa, Tyke Smith. I started Tyke Smith, and I sat right. I sat right on my bench.
Oh.
Wright got 23 points. Tyke got 14 points. I lost by 1 point. And that was a last-second change that I made.
Oh.
Cost me the week.
Dude, it always happens. When you make those last-second decisions, they always bite you in the ass.
Yeah. When he got that pick, I was like, no way, man. I'm like, no way I left this guy on my bench. And it ended up costing me the week. So.
Dude, I mean, you saw that pick, right, that he had?
Yeah.
Dude, I mean, his ball hawking, he's almost
Dude's
like
talented,
this,
man.
He's almost like this year's version of who was it? Deron Bland for the Cowboys. Yep. I mean, he's just balling out, man. But hey, you want to get into some NFL hot takes here?
Let's do it.
All right. So we'll kick things off here. First hot take of the day. Jackson Dart will have a better career than Eli Manning. What do you think?
Oh man. Will Jackson Dart beat Mahomes in a Super Bowl twice?
Hey, exactly, right?
That's
I think maybe on like a statistical basis, he might have a better career, but 2 wins in the Super Bowl over the greatest of all time, that's hard to top. Yeah. I mean, he was only a 4-time Pro Bowler. I say only, right? Yeah. Only a 4-time Pro Bowler, all pro once, but those 2 Super Bowls, man.
You can't take that away from him.
I think Dart would have to at least win an MVP to have a better career, I think. And at least make a Super Bowl to even really have a discussion there.
Yeah, I agree.
But I think it's just such a high bar to beat with Eli Manning. Which, I mean, we're not saying like Eli's the greatest quarterback of all time. It's just in terms of Giants quarterbacks and legacy, it's a high bar to beat. It's definitely possible, but way too early to tell.
Yeah, I agree. Like I said, man, I feel like every time we talk about the Giants, I say this. I just can't. I can't wait to watch this team next year, man. It is going to be so fun.
It's going to be so electric.
When they are all healed up. I honestly guarantee you that I really do think the Giants are going to be like one of everybody's favorite teams to watch next year. Speaking of the Giants, you see Scadaboo,
if they can get a good DC, dude.
Do you see this guy?
I love Scadaboo, bro.
Dude,
I saw him stream with Jinxie.
Yep.
I mean, like,
dude, I went on Twitter this morning,
exactly
literally this morning. And I just see him wearing a helmet, just headbutting his chair.
Yes,
and I'm like, dude, I was like, of course. Like, this is exactly what I expected this guy to be.
Yeah.
And it's so funny that that's actually how he is in real life.
He's literally just one of us if we were really good at football. Like, that's what he is, and I love it.
No, he's hilarious.
He is one of my favorite players in the league already.
But yeah, I mean, back to just had a real quick Scadaboo talk. But yeah, I mean, this team's gonna be great next year. I'm so excited to watch this team.
Like I was saying though, dude, as long as they can get a semi-competent defensive coordinator, they will be a playoff contender next year.
Yeah, I agree with you. Brian Burns is a dog, man. I love watching that guy play.
Thibodeau hasn't been the worst.
Yeah, no.
I mean, Abdul Carter, he hasn't been the worst. Obviously not what we thought he would be.
Yeah.
He's still generating a decent amount of pressures, but hey, hopefully he picks it up with a new coordinator. Next hot take here. I'm going to let you take this one away. I want to hear these words come out of your mouth.
Wait. Why do I got to say? You say this one. I ain't saying this. You're saying
All right.
The heck?
Next listener hot take here. The Colts are slowing down and will be eliminated in the first round of the playoffs. What do you think? I know what you think, but
yeah. But like I said, I really do think last week's loss was was really just on the coaching. I mean, obviously, you know, the players are playing the game, but Shane was not calling a good game when we got up. And there is a chance that, like you said, I mean, there's a good chance we play the Chiefs first round. And honestly, it's going to sound crazy. I really hope we do. Because I really think we don't lose again if we play them. But I am also
be careful what you wish for.
Yeah, wait a second. Let me finish. I know that it's Patrick Mahomes in the playoffs. Probably one of the scariest things that I can ask for. But I really liked how we looked for most of that game. And I don't think slowing down, but we do have a very, very tough schedule coming up. And honestly, I'm glad that we have this 8-3 record that we are now, just because I really think this stretch here is going to get us ready for the playoffs. And I'm pretty excited for it, to be honest. We got a big matchup this week against, I mean, one of the best defenses in the NFL. So that's going to be a really big test. But I don't think I think it's crazy to say we're slowing down just because we lost one game to Patrick Mahomes. But, I mean, I guess we'll wait and see.
So I got a couple things here. So one, just like you said, to say you're slowing down because you lost to Patrick Mahomes late season, ridiculous. I don't think that's the case at all. I still think you finished strong. But I will say there's like 3 scenarios I see where I could see you going out the first round. And it comes down to where everyone finishes, right? But let's say you're the 2 seed and you're going against the 7 seed. If that 7 seed is the Chiefs, very possible you go out first round. I do think you get revenge, but I'll never bet against Mahomes and Andy Reid in the playoffs.
Never could, no.
The other scenario is the 7 seed is if it's the Houston Texans. I think that defense in a divisional game in the playoffs, I'm concerned for how Danny Dimes responds to that. I think that would be a very tough matchup. I think ideally you hope the Jaguars get the 7 seed.
Yeah.
And because I think you handle the Jaguars no problem. And the only other scenario I see is say you do struggle here towards the end of the season, you fall to the number 4 seed somehow, right? Which will not happen. But let's just say hypothetical world, right? And then you end up playing a team like the Bills, who will be like the 5 or the 6 seed, right? That I don't like for you in the playoffs. But
man, why is this
I think in a
AFC
perfect
gotta
world
be
you
so
get the Jaguars,
stacked, man?
Hey, so is the NFC, dude.
Why do I got to deal with possibly playing Josh Allen or Patrick Mahomes in the first round, man? What is this?
Hey, the
crap?
Bears might finish with 10 wins and miss the playoffs. Like,
dude, that is crazy.
That's wild. That one of the like top teams in the NFC who are going to finish with 10 or 11 wins will miss the playoffs this year.
Dude, this is
wild.
It's been a good year. It's been a really good year for just the game in general, man. A lot of interesting storylines this year.
It's going to be really good come playoff time because there's no like I do think the Rams are the best team in the NFL at the moment, but I don't think they're far and away the best team.
I agree.
And I think that's what's so exciting.
Who's the MVP favorite right now?
Matthew Stafford.
Yeah.
To me, it's Stafford and May, 1 and 2. I think Jonathan Taylor doing this against the Chiefs hurt his little chances.
I agree with that.
As a running back, you have to be flawless.
It's got to be every
more
game.
Than flawless.
It's got to be every game.
You have to be beyond perfect in every game to have a chance at an MVP. Hey, low key, he might not even get Offensive Player of the Year if Jackson Smith-Njigba keeps doing what he's doing.
Here I got odds up right now. We'll touch on
him.
MVP real quick. Matthew Stafford is the favorite, -215, followed by Drake May +200. Then Jonathan Taylor +1800. So he's moved his way up. Offensive Player of the Year currently right now, Jonathan Taylor is the favorite, -135, but JSN is right there at +105. Yep. So it really is a 2-man race for that award, I think.
Hey, go ahead and look at those Defense Player of the Year odds for me real quick.
Dude, yeah, it says Myles Garrett, -1,000.
-1,000.
Because that dude is just absolutely insane. You think he's going to break the sack record?
Easily, dude. Hold on. I think he breaks it. Let me pull up their schedule real quick because I
know he's at 18.
I was looking
he's at
at
18 right now. I did see that.
Did he plays the Niners this week, obviously, but then he plays the Titans. He's guaranteed at least a sack against the Titans or 2.
He might get old.
Let's say he doesn't break it by the last game of the season. Guess who he plays the last week?
Who is it?
The Cincinnati Bengals.
Oh man.
He might get 7 sacks in one game to end the season, man.
Dude, but all the boomers are about to say, "Oh, we got an extra game."
Oh God, I know. I mean, like the people who broke the record in 16 games didn't steal it from the guys who broke it in 14 games. I mean,
Crazy.
come on. The game's always going to keep evolving. There's always going to be more and more games. We're going to have 18 games here soon, and then people are going to say, well, he had an extra game than the 17 game guys. So,
It's never ending. Just nonstop.
it's never ending.
Nonstop.
Do you think the NFL ever expands from beyond 32 teams?
Oh, man, I think we're a long ways from that, though.
I think 32 is such a perfect number. Like,
Yeah.
I hate how the NBA has 30 teams. I think 30 is such a bad number.
Man,
32 is perfect, dude.
The NBA
4 in
got
each
its own
division.
problems, unfortunately. It's impossible to watch a game.
Yeah. I have most of the streaming services, sadly. But it's so hard to watch the games.
How the
dude.
Bulls looking? I haven't really kept up after the little streak in the beginning there.
We're back where we belong.
No,
right in the play-in
don't say
picture.
that. Don't say that.
Us, the Heat, the Hawks.
Who's
We're
falling
a happy
off?
family again. We're a happy family again. It hasn't even really been like, I don't even know how to describe it.
They just go back to normal, I guess.
Yeah, Giddy's still playing good. I mean, we're just making so many careless mistakes out there, man. I still am not a fan of Billy Donovan as our head coach. Obviously, he's not the worst head coach in the league. He's a good head coach. I just think he's not a good coach for a rebuilding team.
Yeah, I agree.
Because he doesn't give minutes to the young guys. I mean, by the time he does, they're 4 years in and they're up for pay, and we're just going to let them walk. And that's why Lauri Markkanen happens.
Yep.
That's not all on Billy Donovan, but...
Dude, Luka and those Lakers, though, what about that? They're heating up.
Oh, my... Dude, hey, the GOAT's back.
Yep.
The king.
Yes, he is.
You see, he said it might not be his last year.
I did see that.
Hey,
man,
keep
the day
coming
that
back.
guy retires is going to be the saddest day of my life. That's what
Keep
that's
coming
gonna
back.
be.
Never stop,
He
please.
needs to keep coming back. If he has a knee problem, what's the
Take mine.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. I
Take
forgot
mine.
the agent's name. I know, isn't it Paul something? Paul, what's his agent's name? Why can't
Rich
I think?
Paul?
Rich Paul. Rich Paul, you just find my number, man. I will donate my knee for LeBron if needed.
You need any part of my body for LeBron. I got you, homie.
Hey, LeBron, you hear that, man? Come on the pod too if you want. But hey, let's get back. Let's get back to these hot takes here. I'll read off this next one. So the Seahawks won't make it far in the playoffs because Darnold can't win big games. What do you take from that?
It's not ridiculous. It's not ridiculous to say that. I mean, Darnold has proven time and time again that he can't do it in the big games. He constantly shits the bed in the big games. And the NFC is tough, man. I will say, though, they will at least make the divisional round because they're going to be the number 5 seed, which means they are playing the NFC South.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
It doesn't matter who's the NFC South. They're beating that team.
Man.
Unless by some miracle the Buccaneers get it and are fully healthy. Keyword healthy.
Yeah, it's going to be tough.
I think the Seahawks take care of them.
I mean, how far are we talking? Though? Like, that's what
I don't think they get past the divisional round, though.
Man, that team
divisional
is
round, you're either playing the Eagles, maybe the Lions, the Packers. Hey, Duck Bears.
I think your mic was lagging there. What'd you say at the end?
I think we would get killed by the Seahawks. I'm not going to lie.
I mean, it's just
very good.
That's a tough one because, I mean, on paper, they got a really good roster. It's just at the end of the day,
it's just Sam
in the
Darnold.
playoffs.
Yeah, I mean,
I think I agree. I agree with it.
Yeah.
Until
like I said, I think they at least get past the wild card.
He proved me wrong this year. I did not think he was going to be doing this.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we'll see come playoff time, but I personally don't think they'll make it far just yet.
Next listener hot take we got here. The Broncos start to put it together, the offense, after the bye week, and they go into the playoffs hot and the favorites to win it all, I'm assuming. I don't see it happening offensively. I do think that defense is good enough to carry them to a conference title appearance, maybe even further, just because of how elite that defense is. But I just don't see a world where they put this offense together at this rate.
I mean, okay. they're not even getting their best wide receiver involved, and that's what kind of scares me. Cortland Sutton, let's go. We'll go from week 6. He's only had one game with more than 5 receptions. It's the other ones. So he had one with 1 reception, the only one over 5 with 6, then 4, 1, 3, and 4. I don't know why they're not getting this guy involved, and I really do think that has to change. And if they want any part of getting hot before these playoffs, got to start getting him involved. RJ Harvey, I mean, it was the Chiefs, man. The Chiefs just shut down JT. And we'll talk about him in a different segment here, so I'm going to not talk too much about him. But if he can get rolling without JK, that offense could be good, but it's just, I don't know. I'm not sure. That defense is just absolutely carrying them right now.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much it, man. I mean, I just don't see the offense getting much better this season. Next year's a different story, obviously, but that defense is just so elite that they'll be able to make it far in the playoffs because of them. Yeah, next up we got the final listener hot take, and I feel like I should read this one here.
I'll read this one.
Oh, you want? Hey, go ahead.
So, wait, no. I said you read this one. I said you read.
Oh. I was like, you're gonna steal my thunder.
No, dude. This is all yours. This is all yours.
This is one that was for me. All right. Listener hot take. Mind you, I'm an Eagles fan. The Bears will beat the Eagles this week because we won't be able to run the football, sending us in a different direction to abandon the run almost completely and turning into an air raid offense. Jalen Hurts will then average 200-plus yards passing the rest of the season on the way to another Super Bowl. A multi-parter here. First part, Bears will beat the Eagles. I mean, is that even a hot take?
No, it is not.
We're first in the North. I ain't afraid of no eagle. I mean, come on.
What's an eagle?
Exactly. What the hell is an eagle anyways? In all seriousness, it is sad to see the Bears and Eagles alliance come to an end. Hey, may the best team win, and the best team resides in Chicago. So, ironic, though, he says that they won't be able to run the football with how bad our run defense is, and we still probably won't have our linebackers back. The Steelers just abandoned the run game for some reason because they were beating us on the ground in the run game. So if there's any game where Saquon Barkley is going to get back on track, it is going to be against us. I think, though, if we are able to turn it into forcing the Eagles to pass, I like our odds with Kyler and Jalen Johnson coming back.
Yep.
Our secondary is going to be fully healthy. Nashawn Wright, like we said earlier, has been balling out. Jalen Johnson's top 5 corner in the league. Smitty might not play either. Devontae Smith, he's been banged up. He hasn't practiced at all this week at the time of this recording, so he may not even play. And if he doesn't play, I really like our odds at winning this game. Into the second part, turning into an air raid offense and Jalen averaging 200 plus the rest of the year. I don't think that part's a crazy hot take for Jalen to average 200 plus because he's proven that he can do that in previous years. I just don't trust Kevin Patullo to make the correct decisions to allow him to do that. Because you look at like his 2023 year where he finished with 3,800 passing yards, he's proven he could throw the football. Yeah, I just don't trust Kevin Patullo. And if the Bears and Eagles alliance was ever true, we'll get Kevin Patullo fired with this game.
So you were reading that last sentence, and I had my thumbs down the whole time, man.
Uh-oh.
So, what was the score of this Eagles game? Do you remember the score before Dallas? Was it 21-0?
It was 21-0.
21,
so 21.
That 21 Savage has made an appearance on the podcast. Hey Aaron, dude, what happened, man? What happened with that game, man?
Uh-oh.
I think if Daniel Jones was the quarterback of that game, I don't think you guys would have choked that game away. That's where I'm at, man. As George Pickens said in a quote, he was talking about the Eagles fans and their behavior. You guys are known for your sandwiches. That's it. That's it, man. That's all you guys are known for. Jalen Hurts sucked. He choked. You made the Dallas defense look good. Quinnen Williams had a career-high 8 pressures against the Philadelphia Eagles. That is just, if you're making the Cowboys' defense look good, your offense has problems. Jalen Hurts was asked if he's surprised that the Eagles' offense hasn't found consistency. He said no. He knows. But unfortunately for you guys own Kevin Patullo. That dude is cheeks.
Yep.
And like my friend here said, I mean, you better hope that this is the game that you guys lose and this guy gets fired, because that is the only chance of saving your guys' season in the playoffs, personally, I think.
Did you see what Sirianni said?
No, I did not hear what he said.
He was asked if he has thought about changing play calling duties, and he said he hasn't even, it's not even being brought up. And that's crazy.
What blackmail does Patullo have on him? Because that is absolutely insane.
And it could just be the professional head coach response of, I'm not going to throw my guy under the bus yet if I'm not going to pull the trigger right now, But if it is true that he really just isn't thinking about it, come on, man. I mean,
what do you think about Saquon? Is it time to start getting Tank in there a little bit?
I do think maybe mix Tank up a little more, but I don't think it's all Saquon's fault. Again, this is a lot on Patullo for calling repetitive plays. We talked about it on a previous podcast. He does it often, man. He'll call the same play within X amount of plays of each other, and the defense already knows what's coming, and they're able to just stop Saquon, man. I mean, I don't think Saquon's slowing down by any means.
Yes.
I think last year was just a historic season that is very hard to replicate and has now set the standard so incredibly high for himself that anything less than that, people think it's a failure. So
it's
obviously he is having a bit of a down year though. But I don't think it's all his fault.
I agree with that. I mean, it would have been very, very low chances that he would have repeated anything close to what he did last year. But having Osama bin I messed up the name.
Hey, you almost had Osama bin Patullo.
Dude, it threw me off. But when you got that guy calling the plays, it's going to be very tough. But man, I really don't think this Eagles offense is going to do anything in the postseason if this guy is still calling the plays. I think he will end up losing them a game.
Yeah, and then people are going to call for Sirianni's head again, and then the Eagles are going to make the Super Bowl again because it's what Sirianni does. The fact that Eagles fans resort to calling for Sirianni's head, like he hasn't led them to 2 Super Bowls, winning one, and has one of the best records of a young head coach ever. Come on.
That's Philly fans, man.
Yeah. Hey, just like Chicago fans, man. Certain cities are just super, super tough on players and coaches because they demand greatness, and anything less is crazy. So
no, but I mean, hey. I guess I literally said 0 words about this hot take, but let me think. Yeah, Bears will be. Yeah, I mean, I think if they do find some success, it will be running the ball. I think that's preferably what the Eagles would want to do in this game, is just keep running the ball, because I mean, your guys' pass defense has been pretty scary, man. And like you said, no Devontae Smith, only A.J. Brown being there. Had a very good week last week, almost got 2 touchdowns. But it's just going to be, I think it'll be tough for that offense if they just got to air raid the entire time, to be honest.
Yeah, but we got the next segment here, which I'm kind of let you lead a little bit.
Let's go.
Just because fantasy football is your thing, right? So what we're doing though today is we're doing a little fantasy draft style here. We're gonna each draft a team, QB, running back, 2 receivers, tight end, flex, and then a defense and a kicker. We're just gonna see who has the better team for week 13. We'll discuss it on next week's podcast, the results. Harry, do you want the first pick here, or do you want the second pick?
I'll take the second pick, man. You pick first.
All right. I really wish you didn't do that. Let's see. Man, there's some tough matchups this week, which is the hard thing, right? So I think I'm gonna go with, let's see, first pick. Give me JSN.
Come on, man. No way you sniped me on the first guy. No way.
Let's hear yours.
All right, I'm going I'm going that matchup against Dallas, man. Give me Rashi Rice.
Dude, that's who I was close to taking. It was between him and JSN. And then you want to do the snake style? You get another pick here.
Yeah, man. So, oh man, there's some good matchups I like this week. But I think I'm going to take. I'm gonna go running back here. I think. But some of these matchups, I mean, there's some tough matchups this week. But I think I'm going to take the PPR monster himself, Christian McCaffrey.
He's always a good pick, dude. No matter what the case is, he's always a good pick. Let's see. So I'm gonna go ahead. Ooh, I think I'm gonna switch it up here. I'm gonna go a little out there, and this could just be my inexperience with fantasy, right? But dude, give me Trey McBride. I'm sorry, he's been an absolute animal this year in fantasy.
Fantastic pick, man.
So I'm gonna go with McBride, and then I'm gonna follow it up running back here. His matchup isn't graded that crazy from what I'm seeing, but I like the matchup. I'll get into that in my betting props later, but give me Devon Achane.
Great one. That's a great pick as well.
I like Achane this week.
Did you know,
New Orleans,
since Jacoby Brissett has taken over, he has been the quarterback 3 on the year.
Whew.
That is just...
I mean, he's airing that thing out, dude.
Dude, that offense looks so much better without Kyler.
Yeah.
Now, I do got to ask, because I'm a daily listener of the fantasy footballers. They're all Cardinals fans. They think that they will not be shocked if Jacoby Brissett is their starter next year. What do you think about that?
I think depending on where you land at pick wise, it wouldn't hurt to keep him for another year.
Yeah.
It's not the worst thing in the world. We've seen what he can do. But if you land in a good position to draft one of the talented quarterbacks in this class, you got to take him.
Yep, I agree with that 100%. All right, let's get back. So, for my third pick, I think I'm going to take the wide receiver route here. And Joe Burrow's back, man. And I really think it's going to be a good game between them and the Ravens. Give me Jamar Chase.
Okay, I like that.
And then, man, let's see. Another flex. Or tight end. I'm going to knock tight end out. Give me... Kittle's back, and he's looked good with Purdy. But that Cleveland matchup scares me a little bit. I'm going to take Brock Bowers versus the Chargers this week.
Bowers versus the Chargers. That's a good one. That is a good one. Let's see. Oh, man, I don't know. You know what? It might be a little early. I'm going to take Mahomes.
Dang, that's a good one.
I like Mahomes against that Dallas defense.
That's a good one.
I mean, yeah, I like Mahomes against that Dallas defense. And then let's see. We got wide receiver flex here. Oh, man. You know what? I'm going to go a little out the box here. Give me Travion Henderson.
Dude,
against the Giants.
One. That's a great one.
A little out the box. Give me Travion Henderson. I think he has a big week.
Oh, man. So what am I down to? I'm down to quarterback, tight end, defense, and kicker. I'm going to knock out a flex here. I'm going to go Jahmyr Gibbs.
Yeah, take Gibbs in the flex. Not bad. Only thing that scares me is that Packers defense. I mean, you never know which Packers team shows up.
Yeah, 100%. I agree with you. Quarterback. Let's see. You took my stack, unfortunately. Man. Lamar's playing these Bengals, but I think he's clearly playing a little banged up. That scares me.
Yeah. He's been limited in almost every practice the last couple weeks.
Josh Allen could easily be a guy that I could get and give me 40 points if he has a fantastic game, but last game wasn't too good. I'm going to take Jalen Hurts, man. I'm going to take Jalen Hurts against that Chicago defense. He's
got a good matchup.
I think that's going to be a very good game. I'm very excited to watch that game on Friday.
All right, so now we got for me, I mean, we got flex defense and kicker. And let's be honest, I'm saving defense and kicker for last. So who do I want in the flex? Do I want another running back? Do I want a receiver? Oh man, and I look at running back, and there's one guy that's calling out to me. It's going to be Kyron Williams. He'll be part of my props that I talk about later. Carolina gives up a lot to running backs. I mean, I like a big game for Kyron Williams here. Defense, let's see. Let me pull up the defensive stats here. Honestly, my pick was whoever the Raiders were playing, so give me the Chargers. That's the defense I'll take is the Chargers.
It's a great way to look at it, to be honest. All right, so I'm ending here with a defense and a kicker. For defense, I'm gonna take these Seahawks, man. 9 ain't playing this week, and I think it's gonna. Dude,
is he for sure out?
I'm pretty sure. I thought I saw that he's out. Let me fact check that. But in my notes here, I was putting down my defense, and I said 9, and I accidentally wrote down 9. Vikings quarterback JJ
I did
McCarthy
just check. He is
Seahawks
expected
game.
to miss.
Yep. Yeah. So they're gonna have that. Oh, what's his name? Is it Max?
Brosmer?
Yeah.
Brosmer?
Yeah. I mean, it's gonna be
excited to see what they got, man.
Against the Seahawks defense, which is a scary one. So I'll take the Seahawks there, and around around my draft out. Oh man, some kickers. Dang, this
I know which
crazy.
kicker I want.
I'm gonna take. I think there's gonna be so many points scored in that Baltimore game. So give me Tyler Loop.
Oh, come on, man. Of all the kickers for you to pick, this guy's been my fantasy kicker this year.
Is he a beast?
Been so reliable
awesome.
as a kicker because, man, that Baltimore team kicks a lot of field goals.
Yeah.
Oh, now you put me on the spot here. You know what? Like you said, there's gonna be a lot of points in that game. Give me Evan McPherson. I'll just take the other side for you.
That's awesome.
All right, not bad.
I'll recap my team here. So I ended up drafting at quarterback Jalen Hurts, running back Christian McCaffrey, my wide receiver 1 for the week Rashee Rice, wide receiver 2 Jamar Chase, tight end Brock Bowers, my flex Gibbs, my defense the Seahawks versus Minnesota, and my kicker Tyler Loop for the Ravens.
And then I'll recap my team here. My quarterback for the week, Patrick Mahomes. Running back, I got Devon Achane. My wide receiver, I've got JSN. I did just realize I think I took 2 or 3 running backs instead of 2 wide receivers. So that's awkward. So we're just going to roll with it. Okay. First time. So I've got 3 running backs. Give me Travion Henderson, Trey McBride, Kyron Williams, defense Chargers, and Evan McPherson. You want me to switch one of those running backs out real quick, or are we just rolling with
whatever you think? I'm good with whatever you want to do.
You know what? We'll leave it. It's too late. It's already been done. We'll fix it next time. Hey, rookie mistakes here. All right.
It's the first one, man. It's the first one. We'll get it down.
All right, but hey, so next up that we're going into here, Harry, you got Gridiron watch list for the week.
All right. So Gridiron watch list for this week. I think a lot of interesting stuff's going to happen. We'll start off with the people that I think are going to do pretty good this week. Stephon Diggs versus the New York Giants. Mark Andrews versus the Cincinnati Bengals. Khalil Shakir against the Pittsburgh Steelers. RJ Harvey against the Washington Commanders. And now I'm going to name some players that I think aren't going to do so well this week. Unfortunately, your boy, Colston Loveland versus the Philadelphia Eagles. Michael Pittman versus the Houston Texans. Rico Dowdle versus the LA Rams. And Deebo Samuel versus the Denver Broncos. So, let's deep dive into this a little bit. You want to start with the good or the bad?
Let's start with the good.
Start with the good. Stephon Diggs. Like I said, he's got that matchup against the Giants. Very disappointing week last week. And this week, he gets to go against the defense that just allowed 494 total yards of offense. Which, hey, by the way, Jameis Winston, man, what was that? You see
Whew.
that performance?
That catch, man.
Dude,
That catch.
dude, that was awesome. Dude, I'm not even kidding, bro. I saw because I wasn't focused in, but I looked at my screen and I see some dude running down. I'm like, who is that? I was like, this guy does not look like a receiver. Jameis Winston, he's a beast, man. So happy he's we get to see
Everyone's favorite.
Exactly. But back to Diggs. I mean, whoever the quarterback is on this Giants side, which I do believe, I think today I saw that Jackson Dart I think he's playing this week. So I think they're going to keep the game close, and I think that's going to leave lots of opportunity for Diggs against a bad defense. And this Giants defense is allowing the most fantasy points per game to opposing wide receivers. So I'm playing Diggs with confidence this week.
Yeah, I mean, hey, I like to hear that as a Diggs owner. You think he's the only Patriots player that does well this week, or you taking Travion as well?
Dude, Travion, man, just Stevenson there, bro. Like, why did he come
It scares
back?
you.
Why did he come? But I mean, I can easily. I don't know. Like this game, it won't take a full workload for Henderson to do good. Like he can just score a couple touchdowns on 8 touches, 10 touches. That's how bad this defense is. So I mean, it definitely could happen. But I just like Diggs. I think May's been pretty. I mean, he's been decent the last 2 weeks fantasy wise. But I think this is the game where it really starts.
He's itching to pop off again.
Yeah, for fantasy. And we'll go with my number 2 here. Second player that I think should have a good week, Mark Andrews. Now this one's scary just because it is Mark Andrews, but he had a 2-point dud last week. I mean, obviously that sucks. But did you just see what Hunter Henry did against this defense? That is why I chose Mark Andrews. I said something a little about it earlier. Lamar, he's not looked like himself. He's clearly playing injured. But if there's one game for Lamar to look good and to start throwing touchdowns again, it's this one. I'm pretty sure he's had 0 touchdowns the last 2 weeks. Lamar, I'm talking about. Mm-hmm. I think that's the first time in his career that's ever happened. So it's, I mean, they're winning. Not
looked like himself.
Exactly. They're winning these games. But I mean, Mark Andrews, man, he's Lamar's favorite option in the red zone, other than if they would run it with Henry, which for some reason, I mean, I don't know. I've been a little disappointed in Henry this year just because I really thought he was going to feast again. But he's been getting stuffed on goal lines this year, which is very weird to see, honestly. But, I mean, like I said, Mark Andrews is his favorite option in the red zone. And this defense just simply cannot guard tight ends. So I'm expecting a big week from Andrews this week. You got Andrews in any league? Or?
I do not, no. Yeah, no Andrews. I don't think I have Lamar. The only thing I wanted to say is with Derrick Henry, man, I was watching the game this past weekend, and Keaton Mitchell is getting red zone snaps over Derrick Henry, and that's crazy.
I don't understand it. I saw what was it? I think it was a rumor. I think it was just a rumor that one of the longtime coaches of a certain team might be looking for a little new environment. What team or what coach do you think that would be?
I think Mike Tomlin. Maybe it's Mike Tomlin.
That's kind of what I was thinking.
Could be Stefanski.
I think they might get rid of him, to be honest.
Yeah. Maybe he just tries to get out to save face.
Yeah, I agree. We'll move on here to my third player that I think is going to have a pretty solid week. Khalil Shakir. Shakir had a very strong week last week, and against another defense that allows the 5th most total yards, I think he's in for another solid game. Clear number 1 for this team. And he gets a matchup where the Steelers are they're the second easiest matchups for opposing fantasy wide receivers. That offense will really just consist of 3 guys, Josh Allen, James Cook, and Shakir. As no practice for Kincaid today, and what is going on with Keon Coleman?
I have no idea.
This dude just cheeks?
He missed one meeting, and you would think that he fucked McDermott's wife.
Yeah.
I mean,
perfect way to put it.
Come on, dude.
I don't know. They're just not getting
I
him
understand
playing time.
repercussions and consequences, but it's been like 3 games.
Way
Let's
too
be for
much.
real. Give.
Way too. I mean, bro, isn't he
Do
like
you think?
23 years old, 22 years old? Like, you got to
Yeah.
get him on. You got to get him on the field. What were you saying, though?
You think Brandon Cooks plays at all this weekend, or too soon?
I'd be shocked if he plays this week.
Yeah, I think too soon.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I definitely next week. But yeah, I mean, I think Shakir's going to be a reliable starter for you this year or this week. So we'll see. We'll see how that game turns out. I think that'll be a good one. Last but not least, R.J. Harvey, man. So in his first game with no J.K. Dobbins, we saw a very underperforming game from him. But like I said, it was against the Chiefs that just locked up Jonathan Taylor. So I'm not thinking much of it. This week, Harvey gets a much better matchup against the Commanders, which they have a very hard time stopping the run. They allow the sixth most rushing yards a game, and teams love running on them as they have the sixth most rushing attempts against them. Teams just pound the rock against this defense, and he's an electric player, but he just had a tough matchup last week.
Question: I've got both of these guys. Who's the start? R.J. Harvey, Travion Henderson.
Holy crap, man!
I'm leaning Henderson.
I was about to say, you just drafted Henderson. You better roll with Henderson.
Hey, right?
You went 3 running backs to draft that guy. you better keep him. You better keep him in that lineup. That's a tough one though, just because I think the opportunity will be there for Harvey more. But man, that Giants run defense. He can, like I said, he can get it cooking on limited work. So that'll be.
Yep.
Dang, we got to remember to revisit them too next week. That's some good ones right there. Unfortunately, man, I do got to talk about your Bear, and not for good reason. Starting off, the players that I think might not do as good this week, Colston Loveland, which dude, I picked him up, man. I've been starting him for a couple weeks now. He's been pretty solid. He's a playmaker, man, but this Eagles defense just absolutely shuts down opposing tight ends. This is the second hardest matchup for opposing tight ends. And just this season, there's only been 2 tight ends to get over the 50-yard mark against this defense. I don't think if he doesn't make a play to get in the end zone, I think this can be a scary week for the rookie tight
end. The only thing I got to say about that is that with this Cowboys game that just happened, right? The Eagles have given up yardage to tight ends a little bit, and it seems to happen, like, for example, Ferguson 5 for 60 when tight ends line up in the slot, which we're seeing more and more out of Colston Loveland. So I do think there is chance for a decent game there, but I don't blame you for being cautious at all.
I'm happy you guys are involving your younger guys now. A lot more.
Yes, Luther Burden's getting a lot of targets. And I got to say real quick, betting-wise, Luther Burden, 25-plus yards, has been so free as of late. At like it's constantly like minus 170. Super free. But anyways.
Yeah, keep it roll here. So, unfortunately, I got to talk about Colt, but, I mean, no bias here. Michael Pittman, he got the Texans. Texans, man, they're rolling. And this defense does get me worried a little bit. After not using Jonathan Taylor as much as they should have last week, I think we rely on him a lot more this week because this defense just does not allow a lot of passing yards, as they're the 3rd best defense when it comes to stopping it, only allowing 172 passing yards a game. Oh, man, it's pretty scary. This game may turn into what I think will be like a defensive battle, and if it turns into that, just a lot of stops, I don't think there's going to be a lot of yards for these offenses. And if Daniel Jones is going to have trouble throwing the ball, I think Michael Pittman will be the one that unfortunately will suffer from it. So I guess we'll see. But what do you got Pittman in any league?
So I don't have Pittman, but I was just looking at these stats here. Did you know that Texans are the #1 fantasy defense against opposing quarterbacks? That's
scary.
Crazy. Number 11 against running backs. Let's see what about receivers here? I'd imagine it's also number 2. So yeah, I don't blame you for being cautious of Pittman. That Texans defense them and the Broncos are 1A and 1B to me.
Yeah.
1A, 1B. I don't think one's better than the other.
And Mills is undefeated, man.
But Stroud's playing this week.
Oh, did he practice? I didn't even see.
Yeah,
I didn't see.
He practiced.
Oh, hey, I like that for my Colts, man. I'd rather have Stroud in there, dude. That dude is cheap.
Really?
No, I'm just kidding. Not really. No,
I was going to say, man.
Yeah,
I know Mills has been playing good.
Yeah.
But that's CJ Stroud.
Yeah, I was joking there a little bit. But hey, we'll keep it moving. Unfortunately, this next one, here, I'll break it down here. Rico Dowdle. This one scares me just because the player himself is extremely talented. We just saw a game where, for some reason, he only had 6 carries, and now he's going against the hardest rushing defense for fantasy. The Rams look like they have the MVP on their team. Carolina looked, honestly, pathetic last game against the 49ers. The game script plus the matchup may take Rico out of this one, as he's projected to have 14 PPR fantasy points. And I think that can get really tough against this defense, and if he doesn't fall into the end zone. I believe that the Rams were literally the number 1 defense against opposing running backs. So I think it can get pretty scary for Rico, and I really hope I'm wrong, just because I love watching this guy, but I don't know, man. I'm a matchup guy, and I don't like this matchup at all.
Yeah, I don't blame you. And did you see Rico Dowdle's tweet that he put out?
I did see that. He addressed it today.
Yeah.
I did see that as well.
Oh, he did? Okay.
Yeah, I guess, what was it? Here, let me see if I can Twitter search it real quick, but I do believe...
I remember it was just like an emoji that he put out.
Yeah, it was just an emoji. Is this it? Oh, yes. So, yeah, Panthers running back Rico Dowdle said he posted that emoji out of he was just frustrated, man. He felt that they could have had run success against the 49ers because they weren't stacking the box. He said Dave Canales addressed the play calling with the team. He said they needed to run more, and Dowdle was satisfied with that message. He said he appreciated Canales being accountable. That was that. But this Rams defense is something else. Their run defense is something else.
Yeah, not a good matchup. I don't blame you for having him here either.
Now, a return to the show. It's been a while. It has been a while. We started off hating the guy. Then he proved us wrong. But he's right back. Cheeseburger, Debo Samuel.
Oh, no.
I know. So, I'm keeping this one short and sweet. When you have a combination of no starting quarterback plus Denver defense, that is not a combo you want for a fantasy player. And we're getting late into the season where these wins are crucial. And if you need a win, it would just be very hard for me to trust Debo this week against this defense.
And it does look like there's a good chance McLaurin might be playing. So
even scarier.
If he's also, yeah. And Daniels is practicing, but I don't think he's playing. Yeah, I don't blame you. Cheeseburger Debo is fully back.
They return. Hey, guess what time it is? It's props time.
Props time, baby. Hey, let's start things off. We went 4-2 last week.
Let's go.
Obviously, we didn't go perfect for the parlay, but hey, that's why I tell you it's not financial advice, right? 4-2, not a bad week though by any means. So let's see here. So Week 13 of NFL action. I've got 5 picks here that you can use for a parlay if you'd like to. Starting things off, Devon Achane, 70-plus rushing yards against the Saints, minus 194 odds there. Next up, I'm going a little against what you said earlier. Give me Colston Loveland, 3+ receptions, minus 144 against the Eagles. Give me the Browns with an alternate spread of plus 7.5 here, minus 180 against the 49ers. Bills minus 2.5, alternate spread, minus 156 against the Steelers. And lastly, give me a Kyren Williams touchdown at minus 135. He's starting to heat up again. The Panthers allow a lot of rushing touchdowns per game. If you wanted to parlay these picks here, $10 pays 114 plus 1041 odds. Again, this is not financial advice. Please gamble responsibly. But those are some of my favorite picks for the upcoming weekend of NFL action. Harry, what's your favorite pick there?
Dude, man, probably Kyren, man.
I love the Kyron touchdown,
Probably
man. They
Kyron.
allow 1.2 rushing touchdowns per game, which is 26th in the league.
Dang. Yeah, no, I mean, you said it. I mean, he's been heating up. But I'm on DraftKings right now. Bro, I feel like we haven't had a Thanksgiving slate this good in a while. I'm looking at these over-unders. Packers and Lions is 48.5. Chiefs and Cowboys, 52.5. Bengals and Ravens, 51.5. Those are, I mean,
I'm hoping for some bangers.
dude, that would be awesome. Do you think, is there any way the Bengals upset the Ravens? An injured Lamar and Burrow's back?
You
No
know
T.
what?
Higgins.
Let's before I even
You
answer
see
that,
those
let's get
odds?
into some pick'ems. Let's
Okay,
get into some
okay.
pick'ems here.
Okay.
I'll answer that for you.
Hey, start us off.
All right, let's go. So we got week 13 NFL pick'ems. So starting things off, Thanksgiving football, we got 3 games. Packers at the Lions. Give me the Lions at home. Chiefs at the Cowboys. Give me the Chiefs in a very close game. Bengals at Ravens. Hear me out. Joe Burr is back. Give me the Bengals to beat up on an injured Lamar Jackson here. The defense has been playing a little bit better lately. I like their odds. I like the upset. Give me the Bengals. Following up, Black Friday game. Bears at the Eagles. Come on, bear down, baby. Give me the Bears over the Eagles. I don't care who you put on the other side of that football. Give me the Bears. Saints at the Dolphins. Give me the Dolphins. Texans at Colts. Give me the Texans. And another upset here. I know you don't like to hear that.
You're getting
Falcons
thumbs down.
at Jets. Falcons at Jets. Give me the Falcons. 49ers at the Browns. Another upset I'm picking. Give me the Browns over the 49ers. Rams at Panthers. Rams pretty easily here. Jaguars, Titans. Give me the Jaguars. Cardinals at Buccaneers. Very close game. I was very close to picking the Cardinals. But I think even if Teddy Bridgewater's out there, hey, Bucky Irving is back, ladies and gentlemen. This is not a false alarm. Bucky Irving is back to save the Buccaneers. Give me Tampa Bay. Vikings at Seahawks. Vikings don't have JJ. Even if they did have JJ, I wouldn't be worried. Give me the Seahawks. Bills at Steelers. Give me Josh Allen off a mini bye week here. Give me the Bills. Raiders at Chargers. Give me Los Angeles. Broncos at the Commanders. Broncos easily. And Giants, Patriots. I like the Patriots here. That Giants defense just has not been good.
I love them. We had pretty similar picks this week, man, to be honest with you.
Let's hear them.
All right, let's get into it. So, for my Week 13 pick'ems, let's start off with these Thanksgiving games. Packers versus Lions. I'm taking the Lions there. Chiefs versus Cowboys. Great game, I think. I'm taking the Chiefs. Bengals versus Ravens. I also agree. I think the Bengals win this. Lamar looks injured. Joe Burrow's back. Yes, they're missing T. Higgins. But, man, I mean, I think the Bengals take this one. Black Friday, I'm going with the Philly. No, I'm just kidding. Give me the Chicago Bears. Bears are winning that game. They're going to go
That's
on the road.
right.
Come on. I'm rooting with you this week. Let's get into the Sunday slate here. So, Saints versus Dolphins. Hopefully, I don't have to watch much of that game, but I think the Dolphins are going to win that. Texans versus Colts. Come on, give me the Colts. Falcons versus the Jets. I'm taking the Falcons. 49ers versus Browns. Hey, man, I know we're a Shador show, but I'm sorry. I'm taking the 49ers in that one. Still rolling with them. Rams versus Panthers. Give me the Rams. Jacksonville versus the Titans. Give me the Jags in that one. Pretty easy, I think. Cardinals versus Bucks. I'm taking the Cardinals in this one. Vikings versus Seahawks. Like you said, I don't think it matters. I think it's probably better for the Vikings that JJ is not playing. Give me the Seahawks. Bills versus Steelers. I'm taking the Bills. Raiders versus Chargers. Amari Hampton is back. I don't know if he's playing this week, but he has been practicing. Regardless if he plays or not, I'm still taking the Chargers. Sunday Night Football, Broncos versus Commanders. I'm taking the Broncos there. Monday night, give me Drake, May. I'm taking the Patriots.
We got, like you said, man, we got a couple different ones here, but overall,
pretty similar though. This week.
It's pretty similar. I'm excited, man. Thanksgiving football tomorrow at the time of recording. Black Friday game. Final week of college football this weekend.
Dang, is it
we
really?
got so much good football. I believe so. And then I think we got the Army-Navy game as usual the week after.
Okay.
But yeah, man, it's going to be good.
I mean, man, so I heard your Bucks explanation. I do want to hear one thing though. Those Texans. What do you think? What do you think loses us that game? Just that defense, that Texans
That defense. I think I think Daniel Jones gets absolutely harassed this game. And I think he's going to be the reason you lose this one. I think they're going to force him into a couple turnovers. And I think the Texans will be able to do enough to capitalize. Very close game, though. But I just see the Texans are getting hot right now. That defense is playing out of its mind. I think Stroud's going to be playing better after seeing how the team's been playing with Davis Mills. I think he's going to feel a little more comfortable out there. Yeah. I just think it's an upset, man. I wouldn't be shocked.
I get you. I'm putting you on the spot ways. One more time before we leave here, and I'll answer right after you. Who's putting up the most fantasy points this week?
Whoa! All right.
I can start. I can start if you want a second to think.
Are we talking like which team?
Player like overall number one on the week.
Well, I'm just gonna look at the team I drafted here.
Unfortunately, I think he's on my team.
I think it's gonna be Rashee Rice or Jamar Chase, but I don't think it's ever bad to go with JSN, man. Sam Darnold feeds that man the football, so give me JSN. All
right, man. Dude, I'm taking my wide receiver, Jamar Chase. Now, let me tell you why. Can you last year, this guy played the Baltimore Ravens twice, obviously. 57.4 points and 45.3 points. Hey, that's pretty good to me, is that not? I think he might do it again because I really do think this team's going to be pretty. Oh, wait, wait, one sec. I'm not predicting this guy gets a 50 bomb or a 40 bomb. To get that on the record. But I think he will finish as the highest overall score on the week because, like we said, man, the league's better with Joe Burrow in it, and he's back.
Yeah.
No T. Higgins. It is just Jamar Chase, and I think that's going to be a good game. I think that's going to be a real good game. I'm going to take Jamar there. We'll see who's right after this week, man.
Yeah. Hey, one more thing as well. As usual, we went over them earlier, but NFL hot takes, man. Post week 13, heading into week 14. What is your NFL hot take? We'll review them on next week's episode. We'll probably flame you a little bit. We might agree with them. Leave them down below wherever you're listening. Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, Twitter, whatever the case may be. Harry, you got any closing remarks here?
Hope you and the listeners have a great Thanksgiving.
Hey, there we go. Good Thanksgiving. And hey, as always, man, if you enjoyed today's podcast, if you enjoy the clips we put out there, go ahead and leave a like on the video, subscribe, leave a comment down below your favorite part of the podcast. Like we said earlier, what's your favorite Thanksgiving food? And as always, man, have a good one, guys. Happy Thanksgiving, like Harry said. We'll see you guys next week.